Hey everybody, welcome back to the brand new video. Today we're opening the baseball card gifts from my birthday. Just had a birthday this past Sunday. I turned 45 years old, and we're going to be checking out this 2016 Top Series 1 retail box that my brother gifted me. He also gave me a pack of 82 Fleer and an Andy Van Slyke card right there as well from 1989, my favorite card ever. And then we've got the birthday cards in the background as the backdrop today. So thank you very much. I hope everyone's having a pleasant evening. This is Throwback Thursday. So let's go back to 2016 and see what we can find. 9-year-old box. There's some good rookies in Series 1 from 2016. There's 350 cards in the set overall. And there's 5 decent rookies to look out for. We have Kyle Schwarber. We have Corey Seager, Trey Turner, Ketel Marte, and Aaron Nola. There's a high probability, I would say, that probably 3 of those 5 guys ends up in the Hall of Fame. We'll see. So we got all these packs. I think there's 24 packs here. The retail packs are always 24 packs until recently when they switched to 20 packs. But let's see what we've got here in these packs. And thank you so much for joining us. Sorry for the late upload. Got a really busy game night going on. Some real competitive games of Sequence and Connect 4. And sorry, Michael Conforto, that used to be a good rookie card in this set. In fact, it was one of the top ones. There's Clayton Kershaw. He is fighting for his baseball life right now. Dodgers down 3-2 going back to Toronto. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I always had this image in my head that Kershaw would be on the mound to get the final out of this World Series and the Dodgers would win it, but that might not happen unless the Dodgers can come back and win tomorrow behind Yamamoto and then get a big lead in Game 7 and bring him in at the very end. We'll see. Mike Trout, back-to-back. That's a cool card right there with Albert Pujols. I'm going to get that one sleeved up. All of these cards, by the way, are for me. It is a gift, so I'm not going to, consign out my gift to somebody else to take. I want to see if I can get something good in here. I'm hoping for a decent autograph. One of those top 5 rookies, one of their rookie autos would be really, really nice. Here's one. Corey Seager rookie card. We'll take it. Put it on the board. That's going in a sleeve. It's one of the top 5. Got Sabathia right there. Perspectives insert card. Ryan Howard. Pretty cool card there. Howard was pretty good. That Achilles really messed him up. In the was that the World Series or the playoffs? Trey Turner in the same pack. There we go. Getting a couple good ones. There's 2 of the top 5. Since this isn't a jumbo box, I don't know if there's going to be a shot to get every single one of the 350 cards, but I'm hoping that we can get all 5 of them. The only ones we're missing now are Schwarber, Ketel Marte, and Aaron Nola from the top 5 rookies. And there's some other ones in there, like you saw Michael Conforto. That one's not all that valuable anymore. Used to be a good one. Miguel Sano used to be a good one. But, players come and go. I was looking at the list on Cardboard Connection. They had Michael Conforto's name all bolded out and linked like he was the best rookie in the set back then. But things change. Players fade. I think Conforto is still around, but not the same as he was a few years ago. First pitch card of Jordan Spieth. Luke Hochevar right there. Caleb Coward on the rookie card. A lot of these guys aren't around anymore. This was 9 years ago now. Kevin Kiermaier just retired. Mitch Moreland. The average MLB career is only about 3 years long, which seems like, man, that seems really short because you're used to seeing the stars that dominate the headlines stay around forever, 15 years or so. There's Luis Severino. He's still around. He had a pretty rough season. That used to be one of the better rookies in the set, too. Luis Severino, Shin-Soo Choo, Rob Refsnyder rookie card right there. Jeff Francoeur, former Braves hero. Matt Shoemaker to finish off that one. See what else you got, Nick Ahmed. We'll get that 82 Fleer pack open up soon and see if we can hit the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Mark Teixeira on the Perspectives. Cool card right there. I think Teixeira's actually thrown his hat in the ring for Congress. I think he wants to be a congressman. Hope he wins. There's Yadier Molina. Jesus Montero. Man, sad story. Jesus Montero just passed away. He was in a motorcycle accident down in his home country. I think it was the Dominican Republic he's from. Or maybe it was Venezuela. And yeah, he passed away. He was once a big Yankees prospect. I'll tell you what, he's a good dude. I ran into him a few times at the ballpark. I used to go to games all the time, like 100 to 150 games a year. And I was always hanging out during batting practice, and he was always super generous towards the fans. So it's really sad. There's Tom Seaver on the 72. That's just one of those Burger's Best. I call those fake out cards. I think they even made, I don't know if it was in this specific series, but they even made cards from like the previous year. They're faking out like real recent ones. Like I think there's like Buster Posey reprints. You'd see them in like a dollar box. And I think I fell for that one time. I think I bought a card from a dollar box that was a reprint. It may have been a Joey Votto reprint or something like that. And on the back it said like cards your mom threw out or Burger's Best or something like that. There's Nick Swisher pressed into service where pitchers or position players become pitchers. That's kind of a cool insert set, actually, where the batters have to become pitchers. That's always a good time. Not if you're the losing team, but it's for everybody in the park. I always find it interesting. What's this? Tea Party bags? Is this an actual sticker from the wacky package? That is a real sticker. I don't know what I would do with that unless maybe put it on somebody's, I don't know, folder or something at school randomly. I have no idea what I would do with a Boston Tea Party bag sticker. Some of my kids at school are starting to get into cards a little bit. Shout out to Jose. That's not his real name. It's his fake Spanish name. He said he just bought his first box of cards yesterday and got a relic. So that's really, really cool. There's Ken Griffey Jr. I think I got him hooked because I'm always giving away hobby packs. He pulled an autograph from one of my packs last week. Next one up. I like that Griffey. That Griffey looks like probably an 09 picture Griffey near the end of his career when he was a little heavier. Here's our next one. Perspectives on the Justin Upton. Nomar, still around in 2016, near the end of his career. For a while, it looked like Nomar Garciaparra was a surefire future Hall of Famer, but he really faded in his 30s. We got Aaron Nola, one of the top 5 rookies. I'd probably put him at number 5. He didn't have a great season this year. I'd probably put him, I guess I got to go. It's kind of tough right now. I don't know. Is Schwarber number 1 for everybody? Schwarber might hit over 500 home runs. And then Trey Turner, I think, has a real good Hall of Fame candidacy. I think Corey Seager does as well. If they continue to cruise into their 30s. That's the thing. A lot of these guys are great in their 20s. And then in their 30s, they just trail off. And they just kind of disappear. And it ruins everything for them. There's Aaron Harang. I always thought Aaron Harang looked like, I don't know. I don't want to say looked like a weirdo, but he always looked super tired. I don't know what the deal was with him. There's a Brooks Robinson, Burger's Best, 1963 Topps reprint card. Aaron Harang always had those super tired eyes. There's Greg Bird, who once was a big first base prospect, then just disappeared into thin air. Ketel Marte's been moving up the ranks too. He's been great. All-star this past year. I don't know if he's got a Hall of Fame, caliber career yet. He's going to need probably another 10 years or so. There's Gabby Gifford's first pitch card at Citi Field. Russell Martin, former Pirates catcher, former Dodgers catcher as well, and Blue Jays. Charlie Blackmon just hung it up last year. Garrett Richards. Let's see what else we got. We got these little spacers. If you're wondering, what the heck are these are security tags. So you'll beep if you try to steal this without it being desensitized. Chris Bryant on the Gold Cup, second-year card, future star. Bryant was good. Man, Bryant was a guy where you go back to, 2021. Looks like he might be a Hall of Famer down the line, putting in 5 great years. And then now, if you said Chris Bryant could be a Hall of Famer, whoever you say it to would spit out their drink in your face in laughter, because that's just such a preposterous statement. Chris Bryant's like the worst player in the big leagues. The only reason he's still in the big leagues is because he's got that big $184 million contract. Ryan Braun right there is a good one because it's a vintage stock. It's numbered to 99. So a numbered card. Not a lot of numbered cards back in 2016. Just because nowadays you have all kinds of colors. You got your reds, you got your oranges, you got your greens, your blues, your purples, your yellows, your golds, your aquas. And then all of those parallels, they also have parallels. You got your regular, you've got your lavas, you've got your ray waves, you've got your just everything. So back then, though, a lot less parallels. It was like gold and black and maybe superfractor, and that's about it. There's Mookie Betts. Got Mike Trout on the leaders card. Another perspectives of David Ortiz. Kind of reminds me of Stadium Club. When the heck is Stadium Club coming out? At least we got some new releases on the horizon. We do have to wait about 2 weeks for them. We're about exactly 13 days away now that I think about it. 13 days away from update and pro debut coming out the same day. It's like, why hit us with both of those on the same day? I don't know. It's Max Scherzer. Pro debut, or no, update was originally supposed to come out in October. It was already supposed to be out by now. I think initially it was supposed to have been the 22nd. And they pushed it back. There's two big names, Big Poppy and Albert Pujols. Love this card. Hank Aaron's 54 Topps. That's his rookie card. I've got that one in my collection in a PSA 3. Picked it up at the National 2 years ago. One of my best cards. And Nelson Cruz wraps that one up. We still have about... we got about 6... I'm not even going to say it. I hear that. We got 7 packs left. There's a meme going around that I hear nonstop, and I can't stand it anymore. Almost said it. We've got 7 packs. Let's be a little more exact with that. We've got Ichiro pitch in. Man, Ichiro, he was running up there too. Does it say how fast he got it? He wasn't messing around. He hit 88 miles an hour as he was like 40-something years old, 42 years old. He takes it real seriously, and he still does. Sometimes he'll get called into action to throw out the first pitch, and he'll be at the ballpark 5 hours ahead of time going through a giant stretching routine, and he can still light it up into the 80s even now. And at age, like, I don't know what he is, 50-something. There's Ketel Marte. Ketel Marte, rookie card. That is, let's see, I think the only one we're missing now is Schwarber from my top list. The #1 rookie. Marte rookie card's a good one. I bet the Mariners wish that they wouldn't have traded him away. And we'll see if we can get that Kyle Schwarber. Also, just fingers crossed for an autograph or relic. Again, with retail boxes, at least in recent years, it's about 2 out of 3. So maybe 67% of the boxes will give you a relic or auto. I don't know what the rate would have been back in 2016. Because 2016 was the year I made my YouTube channel. Coming up on that 10-year anniversary in February. But I didn't start opening cards on the YouTube channel until 2017. Whole first year it was just family videos. That's why the channel is called Jab's Family, because it initially started with me making videos about my family, and then you know, started to make videos about what I love, which is baseball here and there, and people seem to enjoy those, and just went with that. There's Rusney Castillo, the highest ever paid minor leaguer. They purposely kept him down in the minor leagues so that they wouldn't have to pay the luxury tax. Kind of ruined his career. I wonder if he could have broken through in the big leagues and then eventually got picked up by a team, but he had, I think, a $60-something million contract to do nothing. The Red Sox just kept him down there. Because if they would have brought him up, it would have taken them over the luxury tax, and then they would have been paying, I think, more than they would have owed him. And it just didn't make sense to bring him up. It's Miguel Montero right there. I used to hate him so bad. I still do. Miguel Montero, I hate you. This is my card, and it's going to the trash can. I hate that guy. One of my least favorite players. There's Mike Trout. Mike Trout. That's a recent card right there. 2013. And they put a gold cup on that. It's so recent. Yeah, 2013 card. So it's 3 years, previous, and they throw a gold cup. Like, if someone puts that in a top loader, throws it in a dollar box, you think it's legit. So always check the backs. Because you never know. Also, sometimes somebody may have written their name on it. There's Freddie Freeman right there, hero of Game 3 of the World Series. We'll see if he has any magic left in that stick of his at the plate. Anyway, back to Montero. The reason I hate him so bad, and I'd never forget it, I don't know why I remember it, but Andrew McCutchen was our best player at the time. Miguel Montero purposely called for McCutchen to get drilled, and they took McCutchen out. And they even showed the replay for the sign. You know how catchers would put down like a 1 for fastball, or, you know, maybe a 2 for curveball, 3 for changeup, something like that. Montero put his middle finger down as the sign, and that next pitch right in McCutchen's ear. So, you know, forget that guy. I guess I'll be a McCutchen lifer around here, always cheering him on. If you don't know, I'm from near Pittsburgh. I've been a Pittsburgh season ticket holder for many years. I took a few years off from 2020 through 2024, but was back this year. Before that, I was continuous from 2007 to 2019. I've been to over 1,000 games at PNC Park. And when McCutchen first came up, I didn't like him all that much. I thought he was kind of brash, kind of cocky. Didn't really like his attitude that much. But man, he's just really taken a soft spot in all of our hearts here in Pittsburgh. And he could, if he wanted to be the mayor of Pittsburgh, he would win it. There's Justin Verlander right there. We got 2 packs left. Still no Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if we can find Schwarby. There's Yonder Alonso. Nolan Ryan. That's a cool card right there on the perspective. Some of these cards I might sell in our next dollar special like that. Nolan Ryan, I feel like people would be interested in that one. Got a lot of Nolan collectors around. And we've got one final pack left. No auto, no relic, no Schwarby. We got rookies 2 through 4 or 2 through 5 on the list of top rookies. Also not a lot of numbered stuff. We had, one numbered card, vintage stock. Actually, there was a gold Aaron Harang in there, too. I didn't even bother taking it out, I guess, because it was Aaron Harang. But it looks like we're going to have another one coming up. It's going to be this one right here, Estribal Cabrera. And Josh Hamilton looks like his rookie card, but it's going to be a fake, no doubt. Burger's best. Ryan Zimmerman. And we got a rookie coming up. It's a rookie cup card. It will be the Schwarby with a card to spare. 1 card away from the end. And Schwarby comes out. So we did get the top 5 rookie cards. Schwarber, Seager, Turner, Ketel Marte, and Aaron Nola. You could probably swap the order around. Turner might actually be number 2 on that list, but not too shabby. So big shout out to my brother. Thank you for the box. Let's check out this 82 pack here as well. 82 Fleer. Looking for Cal Ripken's rookie card. Bill Allman right there. Pete and Repeat. His son right there. That's kind of a cool card. We'll get that one sleeved up. Why not? Ken Phelps. Oh, that good old grid on those cards. Man, 82 Fleer. I need to open some more boxes of these. And they always seem to be oddly centered. Like, who took this picture and why is it so off-center? There's some really bad centering on some cards of 82 Fleer. Mike Squires, that one too. Like, it's not kind of on him perfectly. Jim Clancy. Fred Brining. I don't remember that name whatsoever. Jeff Jones and Marty Castillo. This is the second year Fleer ever made cards. Fun to try out and see what we can find there, though. At least we got a Pete Rose. And that's all we have for today, so thank you very much. I'd like to remind you, we'll be back on Whatnot. I don't know if we'll go tomorrow because it's Halloween. Probably not, but it could pop up. I do have a show scheduled, but just make sure you bookmark everything, so if I do decide to go live, you'll get a notification. Bookmark all of our shows. It'd be great for you to do that. And come on by using this link. Sign up. Come on by on our breaks. We do our breaks every Sunday and Wednesday. We'd love to have you in. This is $15 off. We also sell singles on Tuesdays. $15 off right here if you use this code. It'll get you $15 off anything you buy, Whatnot. It goes in as a credit. Comes right off of your first purchase. And if you have a bunch of cards laying around, like I'm swimming in cards around here. That's why I've been doing these Tuesday shows, to sell off singles. If you'd like to sell off your singles or sell some cards, raise some capital, try Whatnot. It's a lot easier than listing cards on eBay, that's for sure. Because I've listed cards on eBay before, and I'm like, man, this is tedious. Taking all these pictures and writing a description, filling out all these text box. It's so much easier to be like, all right, guys, next up, just grab something random, like here's a Gunnar Henderson. Start off at $1 or whatever, and you run it for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. If it sells, great. You made some money. If it doesn't sell, who cares? Just you wasted 5 seconds of your time, and you didn't have to take pictures of it and type a big description, all that crap. You just put it into a pile, and then you try it in the next show. Or what I usually do when that happens, I might put a couple other cards with it and sweeten it up a little bit. But anyway, that's $150 that they will give you for free if you sign up using this link to sell your cards. Only caveat there is you have to go live for 2 hours during your first week total and sell to at least 5 different people. And then they'll match whatever you sell up to $150. So that's all we have for today. Just want to get those links out there because lots of you have been using them. I'll give you guys a shout out. Usually once a week, I'll read off the list of everybody that has used that Jabs family code. So look out for those. I really appreciate you guys watching tonight. Sorry for the late upload. It was a really, really, really busy day around here. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to go and head to bed. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a special Halloween edition. Good night, everybody.